Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing what is destined to happen next in your life. Before we begin, I want to quickly remind you that you have an offer from Aura throughout this month, a 7-day free use of the app and a 25% off of the membership. You'll find a link to this offer in the description box. Hope you enjoy this app and that it provides you with tranquility and mental strength. All right, let's get into your reading. And to do this reading, we are going to be picking 3 piles together. So let's pick them. Oh, looks like that's the first one. And second one. And third one. I will be using body parts today, and we'll be taking a look at the certain organ and what it does, and this way we'll get like a more in-depth reading on the energies of what to expect next, what is destined to happen next for you. So for pile number 1, you have Tendons. For pile number 2, you have the Appendix. And for pile number 3, you have the Adrenal Glands. Right, can't wait to do this fun reading. This way, I'm sure it's going to be giving us a lot of insight on what is destined to happen next in your life. If you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the Mookaite Jasper. For pile number 2, you have the Lodalite. And for pile number 3, you have the Mahogany Obsidian. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that will probably be the pile for you here today. But as I always tell you, in case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It is your magic that always guides you and leads you to the right readings. You know, you feel drawn to a certain pile, the pile plays, you listen to your story and you go, whoa, how did that happen? It is all your intuition. And so if it's leading you to just one pile, then let it lead the way. If you're drawn to several, if it's making you feel like you're drawn even to all of the piles, then trust it, you'll be surprised, and you'll be hearing today about the things that are changing your destiny, what's happening next. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Mookaite Jasper as well as the Tendons card. So the main keyword on this card is assist, and it does say it's okay to ask for help from a friend. You cannot do it alone. You need your tribe. So maybe we'll be using these keywords, maybe not. Whoa, thanks a lot. You got 2 cards here. Let's see what is destined to happen next in your life. So you have fight. Okay. I can imagine what some of you are thinking. What's destined to happen next? Fight. Okay. You have the archer, binding biding your time, planning ahead. Okay. And we can like place one of your cards here and the other one there. We can do that for sure. So you have Moon in Gemini with adaptability. And you have Saturn in Sagittarius, and we did see the Archer here. Quite interesting. With fulfillment. Wow, that's so nice. Okay, I think you could be in a really bad situation that's gonna go down in a really great way for you, like a hit of luck. Why am I saying that? Because this is the talisman of winning the lottery. So I think you could be in some sort of like bad situation, difficult situation, maybe someone's attacking you. And I think that's what the reading is about. What is destined to happen next. There is a great hit of good luck that is happening in a difficult situation, like 1 in a million kind of person gets to have that sort of luck in the situation, and that's what's happening here. You're being assisted. That's why you have the tendons, and we'll explore more about that because we do see your feet standing on someone, so you're winning over someone in a very difficult situation. Or you're winning over something difficult. It doesn't have to be, by the way, a person. It could be winning over an illness. It could be winning over a difficult financial situation. In all cases, you are going to be hit with great luck that most people, they don't get. Okay. It's really interesting that I'm seeing these fruits on the plant, on the tree here, because I daydreamed about something just before I started your reading. I was wondering why. All of a sudden, I went on daydreaming about plants and how they grow, and I was listening to, I think it was a podcast or maybe a documentary, I cannot even remember, about how the Amazon has fertile lands and how in the past they're speculating that they were so developed in the past that they actually brought the right probiotics and the right minerals or something, and they've created the soil in the Amazon. And I just went on a tangent daydreaming about plants and trees and things like that. I don't know why, but now that I'm seeing these trees, these fruits on the plants, because that's what I was imagining, fruits and acorns and seeds and everything on plants, and I don't even know why I was daydreaming about it, but it looks like it's very significant in your reading. Okay, it's like preparing something for your success, perhaps. Because in the documentary or in the podcast, they were talking about how it's man-made. Some people are speculating that the fertile soil in the Amazon may have been even man-made. Like they were so ahead of times, so developed that they've created this soil. Okay, that we celebrate today. So we'll see how this fits into your reading today. And because I was thinking about fertile land, how did they do that? Wow, if only we can do that back and like make the whole earth fertile. That would be really awesome. All right, so let's check out your tarot cards. You have the Queen of Pentacles, and you have produce here. Isn't that magnificent? So you have the Queen of Pentacles. That's definitely part of your reading, this fertile land. 3 of Wands. The Fool. The Magician. You have the 2 of Cups. I think maybe this card is not really showing up, so if we put it up there, it's going to be better. You have the Justice. Wow. Okay. The 10 of Cups. Lovely card. the Four of Wands hitting an amazing milestone. Look at both of these cards right next to each other of two, perhaps families having a nice dinner together. Must be significant here. It's definitely different than the energy we see here with the fighting. So whether this is family or just you enjoying your time where in the past maybe it was difficult because of this fortunate situation. You have the Nine of Wands. It says urgent work, not complete, work request, not completed, 2 out of 5. Ugh, stressful situation there. You have the Five of Cups. And finally, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You guys talked to me a lot about this card. I thought it was like maybe an ice cream machine or some laundry, and you guys were like, no, this is like a Japanese gaming machine where you put coins and you get games. So yeah, so much energies here, first of all, going on in your reading. But with the Fool card centering your whole reading, we can see a new start to a situation. I see with the Fool card being dressed as an astronaut that in this new chapter of your life, it's like you will be in a new environment. We also see airplanes here and so many maps. And this would tell me that not only are you going to overcome a difficult situation with a hit of luck, we might get more information about it, by the way, as we read your cards. But not only is that happening, but you're starting anew, completely anew, and you're starting anew, maybe even in new lands or traveling somewhere else. In all cases, you are in an environment that is foreign to you with the astronaut here. So, a whole lot of things going on for sure. Let's take it little by little. And uncover how you're getting this hit of luck. So first of all, it says you need your tribe. I see a lot of people in your reading. Three people in the Three of Wands. I see you interacting with others here with the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands. Look at that, and the 10 of Cups. So the energy of so many people who have the intention to help you, it seems. And at the moment, you seem to be in an unfavorable situation. Maybe you have a lot of work, unfair work, I would say. Because with the fight here, something is attacking you. You're in an unfavorable situation. And you're feeling really stressed about it. You're pulling through with the Nine of Wands. Like you're really trying your best. But obviously, your best isn't good enough when it comes to the results that you're getting. So it's not like you're not good enough or the efforts that you're not doing is not good enough, but it's not good enough to the type of results that you want in your situation. And that's what's frustrating you at the moment. And because it's so difficult, you're putting your all here into something and it's not giving, you know? I see that other people have an eye on you, can see with the Five of Cups your disappointment with regards to that. They can see that you're not in a good situation. And just like alcohol and the Five of Cups, it's like the energy of something that used to give you results in the past. Because, you know, with alcohol, there's a hit, there's a high, but then some people continue to drink and they're not getting that hit anymore. They start going down. So, and they start feeling drunk, they start feeling upset, and so on. So it's not pleasant after a certain hit. And so I feel what's going on here is that you are depending on a certain task to give you a certain result. Like you're depending on a certain way of doing something to get yourself out of the situation, but it's no longer giving you these results. And with the feet here, you need to be quicker perhaps on your feet. And you perhaps saying, but what do I do? Look, I'm bombarded with all of these things and I'm doing my best. And that's where your hit of luck is happening. You will be meeting someone who Or maybe even some people who are more fortunate in having the knowledge to know how to deal with a situation. We can even see someone playing video games here. And in video games, there are all these secrets and nuggets that other people find, these codes that they type in order to like pass a certain chapter or overcome a difficult situation. And so I think you're meeting someone who knows some secrets about how to handle the situation, whether this is an ailment, like a physical ailment, or something in your work, or any type of difficulty really. It's not really clear to me what it could be. But I think this person knows some sort of trick, just like the soil, and how ancient people may have been so knowledgeable that they were able to create an environment or a specific type of soil that made things grow exponentially in such a crazy way, like in the Amazon. So I think someone has a secret code here, and they're passing on to you some information. They can see your great disappointment. It's going to be like a great hit of luck with the Ace of Pentacles here. It's like you finding that great toy or that great game. And with the toy and the game, I'm getting this idea that it's going to shift, just like it's going to be flexible to shift greatly to the other side, just like a tendon, where maybe you had a pressure and it used to hurt, and that flexibility is going to allow you to have a lot of fun. So we're moving from energy of misfortune perhaps, and feeling like you don't know what to do and feeling like the pain of it, to energy of you having great fun with that knowledge that's coming in. So this is guidance here, a guidance where someone is putting their finger on the right place. Like someone is giving you an aha moment, telling you, don't do things this way. You know, you can do it this way, and this will absolutely fix this whole situation. Like, think of a programmer that's trying to create a great app, and they can't just figure out how to do it. And another programmer meets them and they're like, oh, did you know that there's a code for that? You don't have to build this from the beginning. All you need to do is to put in that code, and it builds this whole thing for you. And that whole stress is out of your life. Or like a doctor telling you, for example, why are you taking this and this and that? Did you know that if you do this, this whole situation is fixed? You're trying to like fix the symptom and not take care of the cause of the matter. Or maybe this person will show you how you keep fixing the troubles that happen, where you can finally fix the root cause of the situation at work or anywhere else. And they're giving you like this fertile ground, where with this information you can build and create so much, akin to the Amazon forest, where you're getting so much results, ample, fruitful, colorful results all over, because you're no longer fixated on handling the crisis, but now it's the energy of you understanding where the trouble is. And you know, just like a tendon, it connects the bone to the muscle. So the efforts that you're putting in are helping you move. Looks like it's gonna be a pause that's gonna help you take care of this matter, and then you move quickly. Your situation seems unfair because you have someone here who's punching and at the same time pointing their finger, and the other person seems to be trying to avoid this whole situation. So it does look like there is something unfair here going on, and it looks like you are going to be very lucky to not only get out of this situation and start anew, but it's also going to open up a new opportunity for you to experience something very exciting. You're getting a great benefit out of this, one that is great news for you. And I do have a feeling like you have a group of people or one person who will be standing by you, guiding you through it and helping you move from this unfortunate situation to this new beginning, for sure. Just like a tendon that attaches the muscle, what works to the bones, and so the movement and the muscles are in alignment. The body as well as the muscle are in alignment. And so this looks like a judge. You have someone defending you here, taking you out of this situation. So maybe this is something legal for you or professional. You're using someone professional as well who will be guiding you and helping you out of the situation, bringing justice back to you. This new adventure that you are embarking on because of this situation, I see a companion here with you, an innocent companion. We see the dog, of course, the white dog with the Fool. Here with the Queen of Pentacles, you see an innocent companion as well, which kind of gives me the idea that on this new journey that you're embarking on with the Three of Wands, you're going with some company that you love. Company that you trust and love and are really loyal to you as well. So yeah, you know, this may lead to traveling for a lot of you. Yeah, it may lead to traveling, especially with the Archer here. It reminds me of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is about exploration and traveling. So yeah, I get that great feeling of travel in your pile. And you can see your situation here is shifting, where you're so sad and alone in the situation. Here, with the Two of Cups, you're having fun and you're having a great time with someone. Now your situation has shifted and there is energy of people around you that you can take with you on this exciting journey. You're definitely traveling here with the planes and the maps. Some of you could be moving. And maybe these two things aren't correlated, where what's destined to happen in your life is you getting out of a difficult situation and also you taking some important people or person to you and leaving, traveling somewhere. In all cases, you're going to feel very fortunate in both cases. That new journey and you being taken out of something you couldn't handle before. And you can see you moving from great disappointment to energy of great excitement and luck, which is what we saw in the beginning, you know, like the tendons of you moving from something that was causing stress to something that was very exciting. Yeah, so definitely the same energy keeps arising in your reading. And you're going to be overcoming once and for all that energy that was perhaps super unfair. You'll put this in your past, and then you'll be moving forward officially into something that is yours, especially that you have officially here, something that will always be yours, and you get to take others along your journey. This is exactly what I see when it comes to what is destined to happen to you next. Two major changes happening in your pile, whether they are correlated or separate. And I truly wish you the best of luck with that, my dear pile number one. That's why it says it's okay to ask for help, because it looks like you are going to be getting help for sure. And as you move into the new journey, you are building new friends and you're taking someone dear with you along, or some family members dear to you along. This was your reading, my dear pile number one. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You know, I post readings nearly every single day. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets helping you become a productive person right away as soon as you finish this ebook. This way you can, the ebook teaches you how to enjoy this journey, how to enjoy being productive, and you can watch yourself unfold and manifest your dreams into reality as you have fun doing it. And if you're interested in checking it out, you find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Lodalite as well as this Appendix card. And today we're taking a look at what is destined to happen next in your life. On your card, it says reboot. A project or idea has left you feeling dry. A fresh start is needed. So let's see what this is all about. My dear pile, no, oh, looks like you've got 2 here. My dear pile number 2. Right. So you have love spell, and you can see these are 2 candles shining bright, burning. Okay. You have Venus and Taurus with romance. Hola, what's going on here? Really interesting. So you have the catalyst, radical changes, taking control. And you have the herald, small regrets, longing. Wow, okay. You know, I do think this could be you destined to meet the love of your life, by the way. But let's find out more. Let's find, it's too early to assess, but for some of you at least, this is definitely what's going on here. Let's find out more. It might be a symbol to something else. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Actually, I feel this one as well. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your reading here. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Another queen, wow, the Queen of Swords. The 7 of Swords. Another queen, wow, the Queen of Cups. See, what's missing here with the 3 queens is the Queen of Wands. And instead of the Queen of Wands, we have the 7 of Swords. How interesting is that? Okay. You have the Emperor, the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups and 3 of Swords. Interesting. You have the Fool. Okay, so this tells me if this is in fact a destined connection. Some of you, this is a fresh new start, a fresh new person. And some of you, this is, see, 6 of Cups is the past. Some energy from the past, perhaps some deep love with someone that happened in the past. You broke up with this person for different reasons, and it looks like you may be reuniting with this person. So we have both energies here in your reading, and of course take it as it resonates. Finally, you have the Hanged Man. Right, so seeing all of your cards, I can now definitely confirm that this is about some person who you are destined to meet, who will be the person you may or may not spend the rest of your life with. Okay, so with the catalyst here, something is either igniting this or something is reigniting this. And we did establish that since this is a general reading, we're getting different readings here. Perhaps a pause with this person, or a pause where you were on your own and now meeting the right person. So what's going on there? To me, this kind of tells me, with the Queen of Wands missing, with all of the queens being present here, this is going to be a person who you feel matches with everything, you know? The one thing that's missing with the Queen of Wands is maybe attraction or love. And so this would tell me that you find so much within this person, except you maybe being confused if this person likes you or not. And this is by no means encouraging you, ever, of course. I just want to put a disclaimer out there. To go after someone who's not showing you feelings, of course not. I'm just letting you see what I'm seeing in your cards here. It looks like you're interested with this, your story with this person is going to be very interesting. You'll find a lot of match with this person, match emotionally, mentally, even in terms of your goals and your values. Initially, you might think that this person is not sharing passion or emotions with you. Like, there is kind emotions between the two of you, but the passion, perhaps, you're gonna think that it's not there. And let me show you something. This does not mean that this person lacks that. See, instead of the Queen of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is like doing something in the dark, like hiding something. It's like the word I'm looking for. Traditionally, it is someone who's going in the night, taking the sword, sneaking, hiding the swords from the other tribe. So this tells me that there's hiding here. It's not that this person doesn't have emotions for you, or passion for you, or attraction for you. It's just that they're so good at hiding it. Why? I don't know. Maybe as we follow your reading, we're gonna find out. And I see why you have the appendix here, you know? I'll tell you why. Because with the appendix, traditionally also, a lot of, there was this unknown factor about this, you know, it's one that a lot of doctors didn't have information about it. In fact, when you would read about it in the past, they tell you it's an organ that nobody knew really what the function of it was. And I've even met some doctors previously in the past who would say, oh, it's, you know, it's not, it doesn't have a function. It's not, it doesn't do anything. And I remember asking once, like, how doesn't it do anything? Why is it there? So I think later on, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I think later on people started finding out more about what it does. And since you had this card, I've Googled before the reading, you know, going back to the very old question, is this really like, it doesn't have a function? What do doctors have to say about it now? I think I read something about it hosting good bacteria so that it helps with your immune system, perhaps, or something like that. So in all cases, what I'm trying to say is a whole organ that exists, that doctors dismissed as not doing anything, is kind of like fooling us, right? Or we don't have much information about it, and that's why we dismissed it as so. And so it's the same energy of the missing queen here and the Seven of Swords. You think that this person doesn't have any emotions, but that's just lack of information that you have. In fact, you will later on find that this person, in the place of the Queen of Wands, has a lot of hidden emotions for you. And for these emotions to come out, some sort of catalyst or some sort of event is going to instigate for these emotions to come out. Whether this is someone from the past who you thought, oh, this is over, both of us are like never gonna come back. Because you see here, even though there was a lot of pain, the Six of Cups does show reminiscing, and it does show innocent love. Maybe there were harsh things that went on between the two of you. It's still a kind, loving connection at the end of the day. Maybe one of you had to heal, or maybe both. If this is the case of your past, and you have the emotions of, reminiscing and feeling like it was in fact a good connection, it just wasn't the right time, then in that case, this would be your energy. If this is not your energy, if you feel like, oh, I would never come back to this person, oh, forget about this, then this is not, then you don't fall in this area. And in fact, you fall in the Fool area, because you don't match the energy of the Six of Swords. The Six of Cups in that case. This only pertains to the ones who feel like, yes, I understand that this was good energy, maybe it wasn't the right time. The Fool shows that after long pause and singlehood in your life, you are going to meet with the Emperor, someone who is stable. The Emperor is the number 4, stability, strength, power. And the Emperor is the counterpart of the Empress. So we get the hint of someone who is looking for a high valued person, is longing, in fact, for a high valued person. Or maybe for some of you, oh my God, look at that. For some of you, in fact, in both situations. How did I miss that? So for some of you, you may find yourself between two worlds of old energy and new energy. One of them is very good at hiding their emotions. So let's check what's going on here. There's a long pause here in your romantic life in general. Let's see what's going on here in terms of this catalyst with radical changes going on. No, I think I need, because the accompanying cards aren't really helping me, to be honest, understand what this catalyst is. Maybe something irritating a little bit is going to happen, or something. Longing, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's longing with the Herald here. So what will be the catalyst? Because it looks like this is our key card, and how the reading is going to take us. Is it taking us to this old person, or is it taking us to this new person? And I do see that you're in some pause here. You're neither with the old person, and you're neither with the new. There's like this pause here if you're in both situations, or single if you are alone. So what's the catalyst here of revealing the Queen of Wands? Interesting reading. Pile number 2. Interesting reading. So you've got 4 cards. And look, you have reboot. Like the fire is igniting in your life. Romance is igniting in your life. Love and romance, after a long pause, is certainly igniting all of a sudden in your life. So what's the catalyst here? Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Wow. What are the odds? Page of Cups and Knight of Cups. Wow. Justice. Truth. Justice. One of the meanings of justice is truth. And King of Swords. Again, truth. Speaking the truth. Look, I will tell you what the catalyst here is. From the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups, this is growing emotions. So this is growing emotions leading to saying the truth. Yeah. Let me think about it deeper. I know that this is definitely the case. Here is growing emotions leading to spoken truth. But there's a catalyst. There's a candle. Let me reflect. There's candles all over. What do we say? Burning candle. It could be, yes, why not? You know, this person, look at that. I got it. You know when you close a pan for so long and heat is boiling whatever is inside this pan, and let's say you lock it so hard, what's going to happen with all of this heat at the end of the day? Exactly. That's the catalyst. Because this person has chosen to what is it called, like hide these emotions, by time they're gonna grow so big that it's gonna go and so hence truth is going to be spoken. That's what's going on. That's what the candle is showing us here. Growing emotions that are suppressed are not going to be able to be hidden forever. And they are going to explode, and hence some truth is going to be spoken. Wow. So it looks like in this coming period of your life, what you thought wasn't working, wasn't doing anything, was just there, is not going to turn out to be a person who's just there. Is going to turn out to be a person who had suppressed emotions for you, that it's going to blow up at the end. And what a skilled person that is at hiding emotions like that. And so with all of this hiding, suddenly it's just gonna blow up and it's gonna come out. It's almost like they won't have any other option but to tell you about how they feel. So your next question could be, well, if it's not someone from the past, who is this new person, right? I bet this is what you would be asking if you're still watching, right? So, who is this person? Let's find some clues for you, since this is an event that is destined to happen. Who is this person? Let's go again. There we go. 2 cards and 3. I also feel this one. 2. There we go. So who is that person? If it's not old, which you must know then in that case, and this is a person who's looking for a high-valued person, this is a person who's looking for a high-valued person, then who is this new person? The Sun. Wow, 2 of Cups is your great match. Wow. You're going to be meeting someone who's a great match. Also, the Sun makes me feel like you're gonna kind of know it, feel it right away. Strength. Wow, I love these cards for you. Strong character. 8 of Swords. But they have their hands tied. I don't know why. Okay. And the King of Wands. Wow. Well, the king has appeared though, right? Can you see your king? Not really. Let me put it right there. So, they're appearing as the King of Wands rather than the Queen of Wands, because we see more boldness with the masculine energy here going on. So, who is this new person? This is a person who may not be able to engage with you right away. Something is keeping them stuck. And they do not see a way maybe out of it first. But it's certainly someone who you will right away recognize as a counterpart, like a soulmate. This person has a strong character and a strong personality, but is also equally warm. So the only clue we have at the moment about who this person is that they will appear in your life out of the blue. Initially, this is a person who perhaps is hiding because their situation or your situation, some sort of situation, is making them tied. And they can't right away speak about it or show anything. That's why you have the King of Wands. That's why boldness was important. Because with the Queen of Wands, we saw hiding of emotions. Here, it looks like this person will recognize that you are their counterpart, will recognize like you're their soulmate, that type of energy, and will make a bold move, a crazy strong bold move to whatever situation is holding them back from being with you. They will be making a bold move here and coming together with you. That's what's happening. Perhaps what the catalyst also is talking about. These strong emotions are what's going to make things just with the Justice card, bring it to balance, and speaking boldly the truth. Interesting story, pile number 2. Okay, so maybe you're asking now, when, right? I bet that's the second question. So when is this all happening? I'm seeing these 2 cards. Let's try to extract timing from these cards. 5 of Cups. And 5 of Coins. Gosh, 5 is definitely our key word here, right? So 5. 5 could be the 5th of this month or the 2nd month. Whenever you're watching this, since this is a timeless reading. 5 could be in 5 months. 5 could also signify May. So take it as it resonates. It's either the 5th of this month or the coming month if the 5th for you has passed. It could be in 5 months, and it could be the month of May. In all cases, this is a person who will fall madly in love with you, almost as if it's a love spell. And you do see longing here. It's their longing for you that's going to make this person like do the impossible just for you. My dear pile number 2, once you meet this very interesting person in your life, in this next phase of your life that you feel like is standing there but not doing anything, don't really believe them. But also, my advice to you is don't invest emotions in anyone, because you might think that this is the person your tarot reading is talking about, and it may not, and it may be. So don't invest your emotions before the universe gives you clues about who this person might be. But that's definitely destined to happen in your life next. I truly wish you the best of people for you to meet in your life. Wonderful, romantic, sweet, loving, and mature people to appear in your life. May you have a wonderful experience and romantic life with them. This was your reading. Truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You know, I post nearly every single day. And please, don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point, You won't procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying this journey and enjoying the fact that you're becoming productive. That is the idea of this ebook. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And my dear pile number 2, I have enjoyed your reading immensely. Again, wishing you the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Oh guys, please do update me on this thing when this happens. I would love to hear your story. This is the honest truth. So waiting for your stories, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the Mahogany Obsidian, as well as the Adrenal Glands. Okay, so to do this reading, we are going to be taking one card out of these. Look, this oracle deck just moved. This oracle card just moved, so I'm going to take it as well. So we're going to be pulling one card from each of these oracle decks. And as you know, today we're taking a look at what is destined to happen next in your life. Okay, so on your card with the adrenal glands, you have regulate. It says you are being asked to assess your emotions. The origin of your pain does not reside here. Interesting. And I can understand, because the adrenal glands, they release cortisol. They also release other things like sexual hormones, but I kind of get an idea with regulate here that you might want to regulate some stress, or maybe something's going to help you with something that you are worried about. I don't know. That's just at a first glance. I didn't look at the cards at all yet. This might take us in a totally different direction. So let's explore together. You have seduction. So something is pulling you towards something. And you have breakup. It's interesting. Do you see that? We have a pull and push dynamic going on here. And perhaps this is what's actually causing stress. You know, maybe there's something in your life that keeps giving you hope and then makes you lose it, and then keeps giving you hope and then makes you lose it. It could be a person who's hot and cold, that is sometimes giving you good emotions, but then they are cold. It could even be, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, you know, your manager who's one day really nice to you and another day very cold. So something keeps giving and cutting off constantly here. And you have the adventurer, responsibility and expectations. And you don't know anymore whether this thing is going to be giving or not. You have the sun in Pisces with vision. Nice to know. So I think you're going to be able to see the whole situation very well, very soon. Okay, this is sliding off. Let's take it. And let's pull out your tarot cards and see what is destined to happen next in your life. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5. I feel this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. You have an extra card, which happened a lot in the last piles, getting this extra card at the end. Okay, should we put this extra card here? Would you be able to see it? Because no, you can't. In this case, I think your card is supposed to be here. Right. So let's explore your tarot cards now. You have the Devil card right off the bat. This definitely tells me that this is a toxic situation. It's not a good situation, and it's taking the best of you. Is that the expression, taking the best of you? You have the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. Interesting, because I thought this kind of felt a little bit like a siren. And then you have the La Llorona here with the 3 of Wands. Again, it's a siren. Something's calling you in such a strong way. But the Devil card shows that it could be toxic. And I think your cards are guiding you. Although I know it's not a reading about guiding, but it is showing you at least. It's revealing to you with the sun here in the vision. The sun in Pisces with the vision. That this is in fact something pulling you, and it's not pulling you in the right direction. So don't listen to that pull. Okay. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Is this Hecate? I think this would be Hecate. It's interesting that you get Hecate and you get the Minotaur. Is this a fight or what? No wonder all the stress here. You have, wow, the Star. I'm so sorry. This is not La Llorona. La Llorona actually showed up. It's in the Star card. I got confused with the covering of the face, and then I remember, no, this is not La Llorona. This is Urganda in Portuguese lore, presented sometimes as fate. So you have the Queen of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and you have the Sun card with the god Utu in Mesopotamia. There is so much to unpack here, definitely. And you know, Utu saved, I remember in one of the stories, saved his sister Inanna. So I want to hold off a little bit from if someone's actually gonna save you here, and see what it's about when it's time for it. So let's take it little by little. We noticed, of course, that this is a toxic situation. Pull and pull, push and pull, and when it's good, it's really good, and when it's bad, you know, it turns into some sort of war. And you know, the Minotaur, the Romans would throw, the Greeks would throw people in there, and they would win over this person constantly, over and over, until Theseus came in, right? So for some reason or the other, the reason you are feeling this toxic situation, or you're feeling the stress, is because something is luring you within the situation. But the reading is showing you that you will be discovering that what's luring you in is like maybe an illusion. Because also in Greek mythology, the sirens, they would lure sailors because they were these beautiful creatures, and they would sing these beautiful melodies that would instigate, that would instill these imagination in these sailors, and it would lure them into their death. So it could be someone lying to you about something, pushing you and pulling you. And with the 10 of Pentacles, you know, they keep throwing you something here and there that gives you hope. So what's destined to happen next is that you're going to break off this energy. And it might not be good news to hear that, but look, I do have good news for you. We do see with the 10 of Pentacles that initially, although you might not feel too good about this breakup, but you're really going to find, because this is the only 10 of Pentacles I know that feels like the sky is dark. But that's an illusion, because that's the 10 of Pentacles. That's like feeling elated, achieving all of your dreams. So at the very beginning of the journey, it may seem like it's dark, but you are going to be acquiring so much because of this move. You can see here, I think, the aurora, the northern lights, which is like a scene that nobody else around the world can see. It's like a unique sight. So it really does seem to me like, although it's very difficult to break off from this energy, could also be the energy of addiction, by the way. It is causing stress, but breaking out of it, although it would seem like it's dark, but it's going to bring you a lot of benefit, and you will be making it out. You're destined to break free from this energy, because you have the Minotaur here at the end. Theseus went in, as Theseus was assisted by his lover. I think she was called Adrenal. I can't remember her name, my apologies. She helped give him this thread so he can trace back his steps from the labyrinth, and he was the hero that finally killed the Minotaur. So yes, it looks like it's scary energy, but you are going to overcome this difficulty. You will finally overcome this bad habit, this addiction, this person, this toxic maybe work environment, whatever this is. Hecate is a very strong goddess, and we can see here, perhaps Utu is only here to show us Ishtar, which is the goddess of war, same as Hecate, by the way. So we can see war, you getting into your power, going no longer am I going to go after this. And this is why the La Llorona is in the star. You are healing, beating, overcoming the very thing that would lure you in every single time. And you'll finally be able to keep to yourself, to hold your energy with the Four of Pentacles, to not go after the very thing that used to lure you into the darkness. And this card can be read twice. First, it shows that you'll come out of this darkness, and second of all, it shows that you're going to come out of this energy of things that lure you in, that don't give you at the end of the day. Throw breadcrumbs here and there. You'll learn very quickly in your journey, in this next phase of your life. You'll finally master the idea, master the understanding that, and I say understanding because the star card is Aquarius. So you master the understanding that you won't be taking from this what you're looking for. And I think on a body level, it's like your body finally learned that it's not getting response from this person or from this addiction or from this energy perhaps. And so this time it just clicked, and you are going to self-regulate, and you will of course have a pull towards it, but it's not as before. And you're gonna finally hold yourself from this luring in. And you will find with the Queen of Cups emotional balance. Finally, Sun card also shows healing. You will be healing from this energy. You will finally get the vision that you were going after something dangerous, and you will feel that responsibility to not expect what you used to expect out of it, because it's not going to be giving you what you thought it would give you. And I just realized we didn't uncover this card. Seven of Pentacles. So slowly but surely, this time, you're finally breaking free from this old habit, this wrong person, this toxic environment, this toxic situation. Finally, once and for all. And it looks to me like you are destined to take a decision, say, that is it. And you're going to be holding your energy off until emotional balance. Healing from this situation. And the Seven of Pentacles shows slowly but surely, every single day, you pull your energy away from this thing or this person. You create more energy that builds up and makes you even stronger. by maybe the 7th week, 7th day, or 7th month, something like that, you'll find yourself that you have the power to not even need that energy any longer. And my dear pile number 3, you are finally breaking off from something that kept you enslaved to it. And always know that the devil card is an illusion. You're never really enslaved. You'll see in every single devil card that the chains are not really locked, and that you have the capability of moving out whenever you want from these chains. The chains are never locked. Means it's an illusion, which means that it's an illusion. One that you can easily come out of whenever you want. Slowly but surely, you're going to master with the 8 of Pentacles the art of taking yourself out of this. And just like we saw the 3 of Wands, fate. You're changing your fate. 3 of Wands is embarking on a new journey. And with Urganda, you're like now embodying fate. Deciding the fate of your future. And moving yourself once and for all out of this energy. Bringing balance and healing into your life. In fact, the one thing that's common between the Star, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun card is the word healing. And you're definitely healing something that has been even hurting your body, not just mentally and emotionally, even your body. And I wondered, I was really drawn to the body deck today, this body deck. And I was like, why not? I mean, if it's drawing me, it could perhaps show us something. And maybe I was really drawn for it, mostly for your pile, to let you know that this is taking a toll on you physically, not just emotionally and mentally. And you're breaking free out of this, my dear pile number 3. With responsibility and expectations, expect the unexpected from yourself. My dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see for you. Your cards show that you're a very strong person and you're coming out of this soon. Whether you see this now or not, very soon you're destined to break out of this. And this is what I see when it comes to what is destined to happen next in your life. And we see Urganda, yes, you're destined to come out of this free like a bird, my dear pile number 3. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You know, I post readings nearly every single day, so if you want to consider subscribing so that you're notified as soon as a reading is posted. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away. As soon as you finish reading this book, and it teaches you, the most important thing is that it teaches you how to become a productive person, all while enjoying it. Otherwise, you won't really be able to keep it up. And even if you do why go through it with suffering? And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading.